Okay, so I created a clay representation of my transformation from child to woman. My clay sculpture is a representation of the rite of passage in Hispanic culture staged during my 15th birthday. A rite of passage is communal and takes you from old to new social state. My old social state is childhood, my new social state is adulthood. The rite of separation, I guess, would be when the invitations are sent out. The liminality would be the planning of the celebration, and the rite of incorporation would be the celebration itself. My rite of passage touches on the transformation of empowerment because I am pushed into a state of adulthood which gives me power, a new social standing, as well as gives me a new set of responsibilities. The second form of transformation I think that applies is the joining. Through the celebration of my transformation, I am presented and welcomed into my community as a new member. I also have new ties with my godparents, whom from then on are in charge of helping me through my adulthood. Contagious magic is when an object is believed to hold the spirit or energy of the original. In my project, I think the contagious magic is a rosary and the dry flower petal over the mouth. The rosary for me is my connection with my godmother. It was given to me during the Mass. The flower petals, because after Mass you're supposed to go to the statue of Virgin Mary and give her flowers and thank her for, I guess, basically letting you survive this long or helping you survive this long. But you're also supposed to promise her that you're gonna become a better person, a good person, and you're gonna try to be the best in this world, the best you can be in this world. And that petal is from that rose. I kept it, yeah. The petal is basically a symbol of that promise I had made and the connection with the Virgin Mary I have. I guess you could say the same for the rosary. It is a connection, a special connection I have with spiritual connection with not only my religion but my godmother. I began this project by going through the slides, the videos, writing down notes on what I wanted to incorporate into this project. As I worked, again, I had similar problems as before with working with clay. Like by yesterday it was all cracked. I had forgot to cover it up, and so it dried up. But I think the thing I had trouble with the most was thinking of how to depict this ritual transformation I had gone through. I also had difficulty with understanding and incorporating imitative magic and contagious magic. I could point them out or understand them when I saw them in examples in the stories of indigenous people, but I found it pretty difficult to see it in my own culture, to be able to be like, oh, that's imitative or that's contagious. This project for me was really inspirational because not only through my notes but as well as through my own project did I get to see into what my relationship with this, well, a little bit of what I think my relationship with this world is. And I think that it is a difficult thing to do because we rarely turn our gaze onto ourselves, and it's much easier to see those relationships with other people than I think to see my own relationships. The 4 types of transformation were much easier for me to understand than imitative and contagious magic, although I had much more fun learning about imitative and contagious magic. But I think the most important thing I can push forward with and continue to learn about is the idea of our viewpoint changing our relationship with the world. I want to find out a little bit more about what this relationship I really have with this world. So this is my mess of a project. Ooh, I hope you can see it. So this is supposed to be the old me, the child. She's holding the last doll we were given, and this is new me, adult me. This is what my dress kind of looked like for my 15th. That is a rosary, and the mouth has the flower petals. And they are supposed to be conjoined because it's supposed to be me, essentially me. So that's pretty much my project.